hopefully what are the things we learned till now is like software testing concepts and Java. Hopefully you had some automation concepts, okay, from part of locator. He will revisit again those sessions. But from next 10 days, okay, we are going to discuss like a Unix and SQL. Okay, Unix and SQL, it's everywhere in your life. Okay, these are like your essential. Generally, we are taking like a water, right? As a human, it required has a software, either testing, developer, whichever the tool it is. Okay, let's consider TIBCO. Okay, I just see the TIBCO also they are using some file transfers. Anywhere, whichever the technology we are using, these two are essential. Okay, water and salt we required, right? In everywhere as a human. Same point of view we required in all technology. See, what is Unix? How it started? I think Krishna, do you know anything about Unix concepts? Have you learned anywhere?
I didn't have any knowledge in Unix, sir.
Okay, yeah, okay, that's fine. See, first of all, we should understand. I think whenever I had a chat with all three of you, okay, everybody's like, don't have any knowledge. Okay, I'm assuming like you have some basic knowledge in your college time, but let's revisit like from fundamentals. Okay, first of all, we should understand the fundamental concepts. Okay, how it all began. Generally, you people at least know Dennis Ritchie. Okay, Ken Thompson. Okay, in our college days, whoever the people. Okay, let's consider here our kids also. Ken Thomas, Dennis Ritchie, C language, right? Everybody know at least C language in your school timing and college time. Okay, C language is developed by Dennis Ritchie. Okay, this in 1970. Okay, Ken Thompson also one of the scientists. Let's consider these are the two people. Okay, become a friends at that time. They are individually working separately. They are a scientist at that time. Okay, Ken Thompson is more working on the file systems. Okay, and also he worked multiple like a before C language there is a B language also. Before B language there are some other languages. I don't want to rename it like multics. I don't recall the names. Okay, multics I think. Okay, whenever Bell Laboratory, okay, even AT&T, okay, these are the people first they developed PDP-7 concept. uh, it's not required to remember these names. I'm just giving some overview. Let's consider this is like our first developed language, assembly language. I think you people know, right? What are assembly languages? Consider these are assembly languages at that time. Okay. After some times, okay, they come up with the after some time after PDP-7 Maltix, then they developed B language before C. Almost 10 years they worked. 1960 to 1970, approximately those years. Even the evolution is not had happened in IT. Okay. At that time, okay, these two people are together. They come up with a plan Unix. See, actually, right now also, if you can consider any of the technology, how it is going to be changed. You know, right? Papers, releasing the papers. If you doesn't, okay, there is a IEEE. Okay. This is like a IEEE paper or AT&T. These are like called as a patents. Okay, suppose if you are developing something, let's consider. Okay, in future. Okay, here you'll get multiple patents. What exactly in the latest technologies? At that time, they released one paper. 1970 point of view. It's a kind of file system and operating system. They named also some operating system also. The skeleton of the operating system. Before that. Now they shared across to all the people, all universities, India, government, sub-government, everybody is working in 1970s, all scientists. Okay, now they focus about the even the government academic institute. The finally one of the institute, I think that is like a Bell Laboratories and AT&T Laboratory. They come up one operating system as the open source. They just launched it. But what is operating system? At that time, okay, we just thought like everything is assembly languages, whatever the space systems, everybody using assembly languages only. Now they started C language at the same time of even the whole Unix system at that time is created by using C language itself. Okay, in C language itself, they created in 1973. Dennis Ritchie and Ken Thompson, they incorporated Unix operating. Now, coming to us, we are all 1985 plus people. Okay, we are all the people in 80s. Okay, at that time, okay, we have a computer. First of all, once you buy a computer, today you bought a computer for your kids. What are the essential things you required? One is like a hardware you people are checking, right? What kind of hardware is it? Like a CPU, RAM, okay, motherboard, we are cross-checking. These are like a hardware, like a peripheral devices also we can call it as. To interact with hardware, okay, there should be some interface. That is called operating system. In Windows also, whenever you're buying a one laptop, without operating system, even you cannot able to switch on it, right? After switch on, automatically there is a boot programs. Okay, boot up programs is running. Then it is asking like a user ID and password. Then you're opening multiple application system. So operating system is a program. It's not a program, multiple programs that acts as a interface between the user of the computer. That means I am the using the computer in the background of the computer hardware. Now, to understand the computer to hardware interface between, yes, now we understand the definition. We are interface between the resources. What is the primary goal? To use computer resources. It means all the hardware properly it is using or not. That is the main goal of the operating system. What is secondary? Let's consider, see why I'm making like 1, 2, 3 points is like whenever someone is asking what is Unix, please try to explain these are the only 4 concepts. Operating system is a program acts interface between the user, computer and hardware. Primary goal is computer resources and hardware in efficient manner to use it. Secondary goal, currently I'm working with you people, very convenient to use. That's it. And also some people call it as a control program. That means it is controlling your activities, whatever the input command, output command, what exactly it is going to be do. That is the importance of the Unix operating system. See, and after that, there are multiple functionality. These are like a functions. What is memory management? What is process management? These are like a multiple importance. At that time they launched device management, file management, security, control over system performance, job scheduling, error coordinating. Before I am further discussing about these topics, I would like to understand, is it really required, guys? These functions? How are you going to use in, how are you going to use in day-to-day life? Any guess? Verma is talking today morning Unix. I don't know generally why are we using or not? You guys using?
Yes.
Anywhere? Daily. People are using daily. Yes. Can you name it where exactly you're using? Just like a thought. Your thought. I'm audible, right?
Yes, yes, yes.
Where are we using? You people are daily, even right now also we are using.
Recording.
Recording. That means Skype. Okay. Let me tell you. suppose I think let's consider TIPCO. Okay. Correct me. I doesn't know anything about TIPCO. First time we are seeing. Okay. TIPCO is stand from Ukraine. Let's consider I just opened TIPCO. This is the website. Okay. There is a front end that this is called as a application, right? This is called one application. Once we are opened the application, there is a front end, there is a back end, like a UI and APIs are designed. Back end it's working somewhere. Now, where exactly? See, right now for me also http://tipco.com, the website is got opened. For you, whoever across the world, it's opening. How it is opening? How it is responding?
Here it is SOS.
I'm sorry. Yes. So yes.
Service oriented architecture space.
Okay. Let me tell you. See, actually, whenever you people are preparing, right, this is like your Eclipse system. You are developing completely. That is you called as a local system, right? Whatever your system you programmed, that is called as a local, guys. Okay, in local system, you already have Windows operating system or Unix operating system. It is working fine. What is your expectation? But whenever you are launching any application, okay, currently across the world, okay, there is a like a concept. Red Hat. Have you heard Red Hat? Red Hat OpenShift. Okay, even TIPCO also runs in a Red Hat owner. Okay. In the back end, see, currently we are seeing like right here, this is one integration tool. Let's consider, he told me business events, right? Business works. Okay, this is the business works. Let's consider this is the tool. Let's consider this is the one tool. Okay, business works, file, edit, diagram, navigate. This is like a navigation. Under that, there is a project explorer. Can you help me? This is application or standalone application?
Application it is.
Applications, okay. Why you're not considered as a standalone application?
Standalone means actually it is changed based on the. I mean, it's an application which you can
Standalone
use.
system.
Standalone means
Is a local system. Standalone means
Local desktop.
Okay. There are two things here. So let me tell you. Business works. Madhu, the question to you. There is it possible to install business works?
Yeah, possible.
It's possible, right? Okay. Now we can install it. And is it possible without installation also can we work?
So actually, possible. The cloud versions they impose it, I think.
That's sufficient. Yeah, I remember that is the only one. That's it. See, let me tell you guys. Just now, okay, Madhu said, okay, the Red Hat, okay, how it is working, then I will let you know. It's not only TIPCO, any application, let's consider. Okay, there is a exe file. Let's consider standalone application. That mean you need some exe file or software center. Okay, from software center, you can able to install it. Okay, that is one. Consider as like a standalone application, we can able to install. There is second application based on the currently TIPCO also. Currently, most of the applications are in cloud. Right? Everybody, I think you people heard cloud. What are the clouds we have? AWS, Microsoft Azure, and Google. Okay. I think now, before giving something, try to understand this concept. I think basics. Initially, these people, this is the guy, operating system is developed only because of some people. Let's consider across the, we are the across the world. Let's consider Padma in India. Some people are US, some people are other countries. Okay. Multiple users and multiple processing. This is one of the main at that time, 1970s time, one of the best future. Parallelly, multiple people can work on it. Okay, for the same system. We'll discuss further. Why I'm saying is like currently everything is OpenShift. Okay. OpenShift is called as a file system. Have you heard big data? Just term. Okay. Big data file system, guys. Okay. 2000, let's consider 8 onwards. Okay. 2010 onwards, from last 10 years, IT revolution got completed, big data point of view. Okay. There also big data file system. Okay. The big data file system also say it is coming from Unix only, guys. Unix operating system. Okay. Why we are doing? I think you people know SQL, right? In SQL, everything we have columns and rows, like first name, last name. It's an example I'm giving, employee table. But if you're using Facebook, right? How they are storing the data? They are storing, it's like a graph database, guys. If you are mentioning like, see, I think Madhu is like, he simply said while I'm posting my photo, he simply posts like a like. Okay, might be he's typing some other thing. Very good. Okay, awesome. Whatever it is. Otherwise, say very big letters. He's mentioned like the big story. How they're storing? This is called as a unstructured data. Unstructured data, guys. This is called in structured data. We have multiple database in SQL point of I can say. This is also I can say why I'm telling these all things is like DB database is also called as a applications. Okay. And TIPCO also one application. Now let me go back here. See here. Whenever there is a software, system software, application software, whatever the application currently across the worlds, you need one operating system, right? Without operating system, will the software will work or not? Will this work?
No.
Right? See, if I have a computer, today I bought a computer laptop without operating system, like Windows or something, will it work? No, right? See, that is the important, guys. See, whatever the software, either TIPCO, just name it. That is either system software, either it is an application software. Okay. If it is a cloud also, let it be cloud. Cloud also is like an application software. TIPCO runs in the application software. To run this software, you required operating system. All the companies are using. If it is a big companies, Red Hat, OpenShift. Okay. There are people are there. Most of the companies, okay. I think when once you companies, you people are joined, right? You may observe. Okay, Red Hat OpenShift. This is the operating system, Kubernetes. There are some other things. Don't leave it these terminologies. As of now, please consider it as like a Red Hat, OpenShift, Unix platform or Linux platform. Companies are going to be use it. After they used, then only the DIPCO software will run. Without that, these people will be taken care by your admins, your DevOps team. For you people, no worries. But at least your application is running on some operating system, either Red Hat. There are multiple systems. I will give it to you the flavors. Now, once you have done, you people, Madhu, Padma, Krishna, there are 100 users at one time. Some come 1,000 people in Pune, 1,000 people in Hyderabad, 1 lakh people in US. Everybody, they are using their software. Let's give something this one. Okay, so that we can able to connect it. That is called, one of the future is called multi-user, right? Across the people can use multi-user, multitasking. I think Madhu can do his multitasking, multiple process, multiple programs, whatever the things he can do that. So that is how the software is going to be working backend. In a hardware, guys, again, this is like a Red Hat in your every software companies. Okay, these are called as a system admins. Okay, these are the jobs are there. These people not required programming skills. They required admin skills. Okay, they need to open your operating system. Okay, they need to like a hardware, CPU, RAM. Okay, they are going to manage it for you people. Okay, consider there are admin teams. DevOps or admin team will take care. But Verma, we are in a TIPCO developer, we are in a testing team, we are a developers. Do we really require Unix? Yes. See, why we required? Before going something interesting facts, let me tell you. Suppose you already used Selenium. Okay, Selenium also running some of the application. Okay, this is the software you're going to be through Selenium. We are making a scripts. So to run your script, you make sure some principles. Okay, how much time? Okay, job scheduling means how much time your scripts are running. Let's consider your 100 scripts. Okay, how much time? Suppose as a lead, as a manager, the whole 100 scripts should be run by 5 minutes. But Padma, all scripts are running by 15 minutes. Krishna scripts are running by 30 minutes. Madhu scripts are running by 45 minutes. Any guesses? I think all the people are using the same, but their hardwares will be different. Now, to accomplish within 5 minutes, what are the things we need to take care? Any guess? Just guess it. I will give answers. 1,000 your scripts, your automation scripts, we have 1,000 test cases. My expectation should be run in 5 minutes. But Padma takes 15 minutes, Krishna takes 30 minutes, Madhu takes 45 minutes. What are you going to achieve in 5 minutes? Tell me.
memory sir, memory management.
One Krishna said memory management. Okay. Any other guesses, guys?
Process speed.
You're mentioning second one, process speed. Okay. See, let me tell you, I think you people are very expert in this Selenium automation point of view. But now you people understand, okay, my management then required 5 minutes to process all the scripts. Okay, at that time, okay, I should run very quick, very fast. Okay, very fast. I doesn't know anything about these operating systems, blah blah blah. Only I know only fast. With 5 minutes, everything should work. So the processor and memories, okay, Let's consider currently you people, she's using 8 GB RAM. Okay, he's using 4 GB RAM. Madhu is using 2 GB RAM. Okay, now I can spin up to 16 GB. Okay, because see, once you have very good RAM, right, at least your whatever the system, right, it's very fast, at least as per our memory set, right? The GB, 1 TB hard disk or 2 TB hard disk. Okay, we can think like our system will work very fast, right? As per fundamental knowledge, RAM and memory management, right? Whatever you're going to do, just switch on it, your system will be on within fraction of seconds. And also device management. See, device management means, let's consider how are you going to run 100. I think Nishnad is going to teach you parallel execution. Okay, that is going to be happen. And also there is a file system. Let's consider these are like 100 files. How are we reading? How are we writing? Okay, that is also very much important. And security, guys, in IT, security is very much important. Suppose you there is an authentication, what okay, it's very much important. But Unix is giving these all flavors, guys. Whenever you're running, it is automatically taken care. Memory management, process, device, security control, even job scheduling. Suppose I required respect to times also. And also it's a coordination between the user and other software. Suppose other software. Now let me tell you one thing. Other software, see here. This is one of the TIPCO. Okay, I see one of the examples. See, transfer using, there is a commands. Okay, don't bother about these commands. Okay, in every time you will get in Google, don't bother, don't remember also. Okay, so just understand. Okay, we are transferring files one system to another system. I think Madhu, I think you use one of the command. Have you used it? You should use it. Anytime have you used these commands? Anytime. I think generally, if he's working right, generally we are in a Unix platform. Generally, we are going to use this transfer of the files. Okay. Now, let it be. Understand why we are using Unix? Any questions? Any doubts?
No doubt, sir, till now.
Okay. See, interesting facts. Okay, there are like a Linux is a kernel. Don't leave it everything. Okay. Only think these point. These two. Every space system, why I mentioned only space program means space is like a Tesla. Let's consider all the NASA. Those are like advanced people. Everybody using Linux or Unix, this operating system. And also out of 10, okay, there is a 10 cloud platforms. Out of 9, they are using Linux platforms. You remember, right? Today, the world, everything is the cloud. So the backend running, all the applications are running in the operating system only. So as a job, as a IT, you people required knowledge on the Unix or Linux. Now tell me, there is Unix, Linux. Okay, there are some other flavors. Even I doesn't remember the names also. See later here. Okay, see there are different flavors. Unix or Linux, or there are different vendors. Okay, people are working. Okay, from IBM company point of view, they called as a EIX. From HP company point of view, HP UX. Sun's Java point of view, Solaris operating system. Okay, these are different operating system. Microsoft, their operating system Xenix. Okay, Red Hat. So these are all flavors of Unix code. Okay, some vendors are working already. But for me, Red Hat is like a dominated across the world. At least 70%, I can consider more than 70. I'm just giving a guess. Most of the companies are using Red Hat only. Okay. But don't bother. For us, we just need to understand the basic commands. We should understand the file transfers and also very basic commands. We are not admins. We don't require shell scripting. Okay. What exactly the necessary things I will teach you. Now, if someone asks you, okay, first of all, they will ask you in your interview, definitely you may came across 2 or max, I don't know, depending on your interviewer, at least 2 to 3 questions. If I am me, I can ask 3 questions on Unix. Okay. Generally, what we are going to ask is like, do you aware Unix or do you know Unix? Anything? Yes, I know. What is Unix? Then just like we should understand like the first communication. Okay. Unix is the operating system. Just explain the first concept, guys. I will also take you this weekend interview Unix only. What I'm teaching, it will be completed by within 3 days. Okay, please focus. The first question is, these are the primary focus. You should explain it very clearly. Yes, Unix is an operating system. It acts as the interface between the user and computer. Main, it is going to be used in the computer resources. You know what is computer resources, like applications and hardware efficient manner. We are going to use it. So I'm expecting from you this first question answer. And also there are multiple futures, right? Let me give you futures. They have Unix operating system multi-user. More than one user can use simultaneously. You can give, if you have Unix features are multi-user, multitasking, multi-processes. That mean each user can execute multiple times. Yes, this is the important hierarchical structure, guys. This is very much important. You only Unix only developed, guys. Tree structure. Okay, what is tree structure? I'm going to share with you, and let me share you right away. This is the structure, hierarchy order, right? This is the one Unix and across the world we are also using. This is called as a root directory. This is the one of the milestone. Okay, I put it here also the same wording. Okay, it is a milestone world from the Unix system in 1970 and 80. Even today also, everybody, even the Google company, whatever the company, you just name it, they are also using the same structure. It's a remarkable, well organized tree structure. In the tree structure, there are multiple folders. See, generally we have multiple folders right here. In Windows, it's like a user friendly, but Unix also there is like root folder. Currently, this is our home directory, right? Here, the home directory is a root directory. We can call it as a root directory. After root directory, I have separate folders, separate applications here in Windows operating system. There we can call it as a bin, root, etc. Multiple folders we have, user folders. In each folder, there are some significance. Okay. This is the hierarchy of the operating system. Now, open source, I told you already there are multiple flavors. You just use just like Unix platform. Portability, whatever the software, you know, right? What is portability? I think in Java, I think Nishnad or someone they shared with you. What is portability, guys?
Anywhere we can access.
Anywhere?
We can access.
Really?
I mean, it is one of the portable options.
Okay. Anywhere we can use it. See, anywhere we can use it means, see, whatever the program you develop, right? Let's consider you're writing a Java program. Okay, the same program can able to run in your next mission, Padma mission also. Okay, the software should work as expected. That is like a portability. Okay, mission to another mission, whatever the missions. Okay, currently your software, it should work same.
My point is Unix is the fundamental OS. So
Yes.
later on, the OS which are available to us, all are built based on Unix scenarios. So it is portable to any system, I think. The applications which we supports Unix. It supports all OS, I think.
Yes, it supports all. Actually, that is what happened, right? Java is a portable. Okay, right? Let's consider. See, that is the reason, right? In a software, okay, while deploying, there is a deploying version, git, some blah blah blah. Okay, that is will be taken care. But our deployment systems itself is Unix systems. That's what I told you, right? See, whatever your people are making, let's consider today your people are working like a TIPCO developer. You people are making a changes here, right? Once you are making a changes, you need to push into production, right? Or ST environment, development to ST environment. How are you going to develop, deploy those things? You need operating system, right? See, this is the operating system. This is the Padma user. When Padma is making a changes on the something on automation, whatever she's going to be push it. Okay, whatever your system should be in the Unix platform. Yes, whatever the module said, everything currently we are in the Unix platform only. The applications runs. Now this is just like a for your people. Okay, suppose treating like a most of the Windows we are currently working a Windows operating system only. Same manner. Okay, same like we right, MS DOS. And I don't know when I opened DOS also. What is the command? Okay, there is a MS DOS. Let me do. I don't know when I opened. How to open MS DOS? Have you guys opened anytime?
We have opened in the lab at college time.
Even I also opened very long back. Open a micro command prompt. Okay, got it. Okay, command prompt. Let's see. See. Command prompt. Okay, here we are just using command. Okay, there is a cd slash. Okay, suppose if I want to open a separate directory, TIAA is directory. This is just like a
Yeah.
Unix also same manner. Okay, but for recommendation, I give you. I think can you all open one system, guys? JS Linux, I think. Can you all open JS Linux? This is your, you don't want to require to install anything. Just open, I will ping you in the chat. Where is chat? Okay, here you can open Fedora Linux. If you want to open Windows also you can open, but I will give you like a real user in company how it looks like. Please try to open Fedora 33. You can click here. Okay, you don't require to install anything. At least for our class we can practice it. Okay, is it got opened?
Yes, Varma.
Is it same like this?
Yes, yes.
Very good. See, why we are using is like instead of installing something Unix platform. Okay, we are not using day to day every day. That is the reason I'm recommended online use. Okay, always you can use, you can practice this website. Now to understand Unix commands, let's give you some background. We understand different operating systems. Okay, now I told you, right, the databases we have structured data, unstructured data, application program, either TIPCO, Selenium, Java, whatever it is applications. Okay, SFTP, you are getting emails, SMS, FTP location. FTP means file transfer. This is the file transfers. Every company see direct transfers. The file transfer should be happened through. Did you, Madhu, did you complete this exercise? File
Yeah.
transfers, have you done?
We already done all things, but
Yes.
not up to the master level.
Okay, see, actually what happened, right? file transfers. Okay, this is like a file transfer, Windows, Unix. Okay, HP Solaris they are using. See, AIX, HP, and Solaris. I think TIPCO is runs on these three platforms. AIX, IBM, HPUX, HP, Solaris, Sun. I think TIPCO is running backend is like these three flavors, these companies. But if I talking my company, Red Hat. If you're talking about AWS, Red Hat. Okay, they are different. See, that is the reason. See, in TIPCO, they are already mentioned the documentation. Okay, at least we should understand, okay, where exactly they're running their application. Now, if I want to transfer a files, one option on authentication, we require SSL. After that, we can be able to do that. I will help you this point.
Linux also they mentioned here.
Yeah.
That.
Yeah, Linux and Unix. For me, Linux and Unix are both are same. Okay. Why I'm saying like a, see, most of the companies, what happened, right? Unix is an open source, but some things they need some structure like a vendor partner. Okay, both IBM, okay, they're buying their product, that's it, instead of going to OpenShift. Generally, all Linux also open source, but why they are using Red Hat? Why they are using IBM? So that they are going to manage it. Okay, and also the costing also more, but they are going to get some support. If it is open source, everybody can able to, suppose there is some issue, who is going to be support? That is the reason companies always they are buying the vendors. But in background, everything is same only, either Unix system or Linux system, whatever it is. Applications, backend, they are shell programming, SH, environment, hardware, kernel. Okay, this is like your admin parts will be taking care of this activity. Now you are a programmer. This is your application. You need to interact your day-to-day, your job. You need to interact with your shell. So that is the reason Unix is very much important. Unix or Linux. Okay. Don't think like, okay, you know Linux also. Unix and Linux are both are same. If someone is in Linux, yes, our systems are running in Linux systems only, Red Hat. But I interacted with like a command line interface. I used only command line interface commands for my work. Okay. Now there is a kernel here. I say like a kernel and hardware, right? There are multiple things you should understand. Architecture. Let's discuss architecture today. Okay. Hardware, I told you we have like a RAM system, CPU, how many resources we are going to use. This is like a complete hardware system. Kernel is like your heart. In a human, we have a heart, right? Same manner, it is understand interface between your shell layer and this is your shell layer and your application layer interface between to you. Kernel is always your heart. That is the only you should understand your commands. Okay, everything is taken care by whatever the future, right? Memory management, error handling, file management, everything is taken care by kernel itself. Shell. Sorry. There are multiple shells, guys. C shell, bond shell, corn shell. Let's consider this is the shell. Where we open. This is the shell, guys. We just opened. This is the shell. Most of the companies, okay, I think they are using born again shell, but everything is same. Once you log into your user in your company, it seems like a blank screen like this one. In your company also you're launching the same manner, just user ID and password you're giving, same manner it is going to launch. Okay. A file, the shell have multiple file support system. I will share you one by one. Okay. As of now, consider this is your cell. Now, to work with the cell, okay, now we should understand what are the things once we launched it. There are applications, utility programs. Utility programs. Do you know what is utility programs, guys?
No idea.
Utility, yeah. actually what happened, right? Let's consider utility. Utility means you are doing some task 1 plus 2. Every time you are doing the same task 1 plus 2, 1 plus 2. You are making one small utility like our small function a plus b something function. OK, you need to write small script. Consider, OK, every time I need to run this type of script. OK, whatever the tedious task, you're going to do something. Or whenever you switch on the system, right? Switch. Once we switch on the system, the automatically operating system should understand boot block. That is OK. The boot block, that is your like a bootstrap code is already written. OK, once you shut down, how it is going to be shut down? Whenever you're shut down, whenever you're restarting, how it is going to be happen? There is a backend boot block in Windows or Unix. It is managed by admin people. OK, that is first program it is going to be run. Utilities, it's like kind of like a small programs, whatever the user friendly, we are going to write it down. Generally Unix system, okay, we file system, Unix have a file system, right? Unix is a file system. It consists of 4 blocks: boot block, super block, index node, inode. We can call it as a inode. Some people call it inode. Okay, I just simply call it as a index node. Inode means index block and data block. Now, so boot block, you understand, whenever we have a bootstrap code, that is the first block we are going to be execute something. After that, super block, it is containing like whatever the administration. Suppose if tomorrow, I think he just joined Madhu. OK, the super user, he's giving a access. OK, Madhu needs some access to this path. Let's consider, I told you right before, some file structure. So once he get access, he joined, they are going to give root directory, user directory. Under user, there is a Madhu name. Let's consider in real time. Under user, there is a name Madhu. Then he can get access to your application. OK, that will be taken care by super block. That is also again admin people. In node, index node. Here all the data. See, whenever I'm writing here, all the data are storing in the. Here we are seeing just it's storing in a PPT, but where it is storing generally, it's an in node, index node. OK, again, if I want to access it, how it is going to be recalled the data specifically? That is in node, that all the data has got stored. OK, and data node is a complete data node. All the file admin data completely stored. Here in node, just like your address will be present. These are like just concept, guys, but mostly we are going to use the command definitions. Till today, this is like your basic Unix. Now, Unix is a command program that run. To run command in Unix or Linux, type something. If I want to type something, right? ls. I just typed ls. This is one small command. Then it will give you something. Some 2 files are present. It is called as a file. This is one file. This is one file. OK. That is the reason I mentioned Unix is a command program that run. Just type and hit enter. OK. And Mac, Windows operating system also, we just need to open it. Now to understand depth now. Rules, some of the rules we have. OK, see, I will discuss you one by one whenever I'm discussing one by one command, right? Each and every command I will explain to you. One thing you should understand, first time we all are interacting, like let's consider Unix. In Java, we have, suppose if I'm making something. OK, here command is not found. Verma command is not, it's not present. OK, suppose generally here giving the error. If it is a success in Java, print, OK, the program got successfully submitted. OK, some error message you will get it, some success message you will get it. In Unix you will not get it directly, you will get like your output. but in Windows, whatever the Java programs, you will get something on an output, but here no. And also one thing you should understand here, this is also like a basic, so nobody will ask simple command, complex command, compound command. For you people only, for basics, I just tell you, everything is a command. You are going to use it like a command prompt in your company. Yes, I used it. I know commands of whatever we are going to discuss from next 2 days. That is sufficient. OK. And let's consider these are like a simple command. OK, if I'm typing here date, see the command I'm getting like a some date command, today's date I'm receiving. So you people should aware only the command, whatever they are giving. It is like a just you need to remember calendar. It's not look like a Windows operating system. In Windows, see in Windows, we just click it, you will get a calendar. Suppose if you are using like a Unix operating system, you need to type CAL. You should remember. Suppose if I doesn't remember, you won't get it. It's like a mostly it's a command prompt. Everything is commands. And here complex system like a some of the other command. Who am I? Suppose whenever we log in, right, we should understand which user is logged, but here you should not get it. Don't bother. Generally in your company, because this is like a bell rotor, the Linux system they're giving, they're not giving like a user, they're just ready to use software. They're not giving any user right here. You're not logged in through your user. Suppose if you logged by your user, he will get like a Madhu's name. Let's consider who am I? Your username will be displayed. OK. Also you observe here, this is the command. Who am I? You won't see any failure message. You won't see success message. That means this command is right. OK. You won't get any success. OK, properly, it's working fine. It's not giving an error. It's only throw error. If the command is wrong, it will throw error. Still, it's not throwing any error. Don't bother. Who? So these all throughout valid. Who am I? Who and who? Now let's practice some more commands. Now you people know all the Unix. OK, where tomorrow we are completely going to use. This is the system. Krishna, what do you think? Can we extend our class? Do you need to go to office?
No, sir, extend our
I'm sorry, your voice got breaked.
no problem, sir. Please extend this class, sir.
OK. See, till here, OK, we understand the commands. OK, the structure right here, we can see the structure. Now we should understand one by one command. This is the where this is the root directory. Currently, wherever we are seeing it, this is your root directory, the first directory. In here, there are multiple folders. Generally, why are we not seeing once we log in the system? This is the first login system we have. OK. Who am I? Everything. Generally, these are like your commands. Who am I? Who finger commands. See, these command will giving to you what are the user name. Let's consider I told you right, Madhu name you will display it. OK, what time, and also who command also displays. Generally, what happened, right? One tell you, I'm a manager. OK, I want to cross check. OK, how many my team members currently logged in. Generally, as a manager, or some people are some even team members also like a curiosity. OK, how many people just logged in? Generally, we are cross checking Skype. OK, these people are online. But in Unix platform, how we can check? There is a who command. It's very powerful command. At that time, they 1975 they launched it. OK, so that I can able to check who are my team members. OK, they logged in across the timings. Even their login time when they logged off also I can able to check it. They developed even the There is a finger command. Don't bother. Okay, why I'm saying these three commands is just like you may future as a manager. I think you just need to know it. But as a practical, we never used it. But at least you should aware these basic commands. Finger command also tell you which terminal, how much time your idea. Let's consider most of the my team members like a idea like 1 hour, 2 hours also. Okay, I need to cross check, right? Different locations, Pune, Hyderabad, world. I can also check with one command in Unix. If I time like a finger, I will come to know how many users are logged in, how much time they're ideal. Everything I will come to know that. But this is the platform they are giving. So these three comments are, I just cross verified. Okay, these comments are not working properly here. Okay, don't bother at all. Okay, next. First come, second, next. Now we understand who logged in. Let's consider you all the Madhu is logged in. Now you should understand once you logged in, which directory you are in. Let's consider once you switch on your system, your understanding, right? You need to go to C drive, you need to go to D drive. OK, this is your directory path, right? We can call it as a D drive directory, C drive. OK, this is the path, driver's path. Let's consider whatever it is. OK, same manner, once you logged in, you should understand PWD, present working directory. OK, PWD means present working directory. Always aware where exactly we are. OK, currently we are in the root directory. And next command, we should check creating your first file. OK, current work directory. Now let's create your first files. How to create a file? Let's consider here Windows. We are creating simply right click, new folder, files, whatever we can create it, right? What happened? Okay. Even in Linux or Unix, okay, suppose you want to create a file, there is a two things you need to understand. One is like a cat command. Okay. Before using cat command, let's create a one directory folder. Make a directory mkdir. Make directory called as a class 1. Now the folder got created. Now let's see, ls is like a list of contents. See, folder got created, right? Now I want to go to that particular folder. In Windows, we are going to the particular folder by using a navigation. So the same thing here you need to do cd la class 1. Sorry. cd class 1. Now we are going to be inside of the class 1. Now again I'm listing inside of the folder. I don't have any files. Okay. Now if I want to create a one file, cat. Okay. This is called like a greater than symbol. You can use it. This is like your syntax. Batch 1 or anything you can use. Okay, batch 1. Click enter. This is our first file. You can click enter. You can type anything, ABCD something, enter ABCD something. Now to come out, Control D. Let me put here also while sharing. Control plus D, then it will come out automatically. Now, if you can see ls, there is a file created. See, to create a file, we use cat greater than batch 1. Suppose to view, okay, now I want to open that file. Now cat bat batch 1. See here you can able to read it. See, Unix is like a black screen. Okay, this is the way you are going to work on it daily, day-to-day operation. Most of the time, what we are doing is like only these file transfers, right? I think even the most of the QA team also ETL testing, right? Those people, okay, they will give you some specific path to you guys. Let's consider they are giving one specific file. There are multiple files in your file. Okay, they want to transfer one system to another system. Okay, you want to download, you want to check the file is properly are there. Okay, you want to cross check. So these are the basic things as a testing team you need to be taken care. But this is the first fundamental commands. Now let's go to one by one. Okay, now concatenate. Now we know. Do you want to try, or do you want to try after the class?
After the class, we would like to try, sir.
Okay, let me finish out some commands. Then you people till ls before ls. Okay. Display, I told you, display, there is a concatenation. Let's consider we have two files. Okay, suppose I have more files. Okay, I would like to check in a single file. Okay, how to check? Again, let me create cat batch 2 D. Okay, now if I want to view, okay, most of the time, okay, you see multiple files, you want to see it. And also in your interview also, they will ask you, okay, how to view multiple files. Okay. They will ask, okay, they never ask you. See, cell scripting, they will never ask. As a QA point of view, I'm saying, okay, if you're talking about ETL testing, they may ask. Okay, but you are going as the automation QA, but they will just ask you, okay, this guy have fundamental knowledge or not. Basic commands. Okay, how to use multiple files. And suppose you would like to clear command. I think you people know it. Have you practiced any time in your college days, Krishna or Madhu?
We don't have any Unix operating system, sir. As we are from ECE, we have C and Java from the software.
Okay.
No, actually, at that time we used to open the DOS prompt. In that only we execute the C programs at sometimes.
Okay. No worries. I think in that case, you will be happy to see first time the black screen. Okay. In mainframes also you see like a black and green screens. Okay. And also some people really like this black screen, guys. Some people really experts in the scripting here. Okay, here we are seeing like just like a sample commands. While using here, we can write like a Python codes also we can write. Okay, there are scriptings also we have. Now let's consider. Now you have a files. Let me see. Batch 2. Sometimes your requirement is like in this file, I want to append our names. Okay, how to append it? Initially, I told you that only one greater than symbol. Now you would like to use 2. Okay, batch 2. Now let me give you Madhu, Padma, and control it. Okay. Now check. And also you can use arrow keys, up arrow. You can get like your past commands also. Okay, once you type up arrow, right, you will get it. Again, I'm writing my name. Okay. Now let's view it that. See, we are appending. So while sometimes what happened, you have a files, okay, txt files, excel files. Here, see, I'm creating like a basic notepad files. Generally, we may get, tomorrow I will teach you some text file, some excel files, some dot trigger files. See, let me text file, excel and dot trigger file. Most of the time the combination of text and trigger files are there as a ETL, right? Even here also you can see only these, I think the file transfers, directory transfer parameters. See, they are using like a what exactly the respective location. CF send, let's consider this location and this location. They're adding two commands. Let's consider this is system A, this is system B. So that based on by using this small command, it is copying. Same manner we'll see. Okay. Now append we completed view. Sometimes, okay, this is also like a just like this is like our practice, guys. How much we are practicing, okay? Whatever from my thoughts, okay, from my mind, okay. I just give it to these all things, okay. Suppose sometimes we would like to know how many lines we have, okay. But at least I should know, okay, the content, okay, how many lines we have. Generally, we have word count, command is there, but at least I want to check the lines. There we are using batch 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. It will show you the line number. Which line number? We may require, right? See, there is 100,000, 78 rows we have. I want to know Madhu row number or Padma row number. Yes, at that time I should use cat-n batch 2 so that you will get like a line numbers. Okay, Madhu row number is 3. Okay, from based on that I can give some more scripting. That is the reason I used this command. And copy, and there is the reason, okay, suppose if you want to copy one content to another file, suppose if you would like to copy one file to another file, that is also possible, but it will erase. Let me show you. Cat, let me check first what exactly we have files, batch 1, batch 2. What is batch 1 data? Data of batch 1, we have this data, batch 2 data. Data. Now I would like to copy batch 2 in batch 1. Now verify and verify batch 1. Now what do you understand here? Yes, generally we use like a copy content, it got copied, but it is override, guys. Override happened, right? The whatever the batch 1 before the data that got erased. Understand? See, before the batch 1 data, this is the one. Now it got erased it, right? So how to append that one also? We'll see. I think line number we completed, copy the file is completed, copy the content another file we completed, copy the contents file one to another we completed.
If you want to retrieve that batch 1 again, means how can we do that? It erases no now. If you want to retrieve that batch 1 content
No,
again.
we can't retrieve.
Huh?
No, we can't retrieve. Suppose again you want to create it.
Okay.
Okay, it's not possible. Okay, see, that is the reason. See, it's not at all possible. Okay, see, suppose if you want to append it, always make to use like this double quotations. See here, previously what happened, only one greater than. If I want one is like a while file creating, right? It is override your complete data. Suppose if you want to append the data, you should use 2 times greater than, right? That is like your append operation. Once it's happened, you won't able to recall it.
Okay.
Again, you just need to delete that file. Okay, what is, suppose if you know create the file, you just simply create a file. Again, cat greater than, just create it. Okay. In Windows, let's consider it's happening here. Okay, Control A. Suppose if I'm deleted, at least Control Z we have. This is Unix. No. Okay. Now, guys, see till 35. It's a basic. What my expectation from you guys, at least practice. It's really very basics. Okay, even this basics, if you can say properly to your interviewer, he will be happy. They just want to understand. Only your requirement, I told you right before, also today also, again I'm telling you, only the file transfer, how many files you want to validate. Okay, these are the things. So please make sure till 35 I will share you the complete PPT. Till 35, if you have time, you can practice more also. Okay, till 35 please practice this. Tomorrow I will teach you again from 36. Okay, I will add it also here. Okay. Please practice.
Okay, Hannah.
Why I'm saying you to practice, like just try to complete within 3 days. Okay, Sunday you have Unix, in only Unix interview questions will take you interview. Okay, let's practice. Any questions before wind up?
No, we'll practice.
Please practice.